Sometimes you don't get it out. You make a bad pass, you make a soft pass, you don't use the boards when you should use the boards. They keep it in, and then they end up scoring. Okay? Remember that. If you get a chance, do the best you can to get it out. You think you guys out there, use your heads. You all know how to clear the puck. You all know how to use the boards. All right? Do the best you can. All right? But let's have some fun out there. Okay, guys? Let's have some fun out there. Let's play as a team. Okay? No one gets down on anybody. We give them encouragement. Right, guys? You want to say something to the team, Clinton?
Yeah. All right, guys. What's going on? Not too bad, ready to play some hockey, I'll tell you that right now. I'm Clinton Bookmiller, assistant captain on the varsity firefighters hockey team. Center. Gotta love it, man, gotta love it. There's no way of saying to a bunch of buttons, you gotta love it. This is my 4th year with this team. I've been playing hockey since I was about 5. Love it. I love this game. Matter of fact, let me show you guys a little something. Check that bad boy out. Been a wing fan for life. Get ready to eat here and get a nice rest and go play some hockey. I understand that we did lose to Colorado, but so what? You know what? We got another big rivalry sitting here with St. Louis, and you know what? We're gonna win it. We can take this. I've been around a lot of kids with disabilities at different points in my life, and each of them is different than the next. I will admit it. I am, and so is my twin brother. Unfortunately, my twin brother is a little more advanced disability-wise than I am, but I'll tell you, there's nothing better than seeing a kid with a disability succeed at what he really wants to do. I want to see that energy that we had in that first one. I want to have that energy that we saw in that first game. We played very well as a team in that first one today. Let's keep it up. Let's keep this thing rolling, and let's go. That's the puck. Get in here. Come on, get in here. Let's go. Fire!
A lot of potential new programs out there, and for us to be able to we've got a lot of help from youth hockey programs with equipment drives and with donating storage stuff for equipment, because we do provide the equipment for the athletes. So to get these programs up and running and just grow as much as we can and still keep our focus and keep things running the way that we need to have them running. But I want to provide as many programs for as many developmentally disabled or special needs kids as possible in the United States.
Well, they want to make it just a good sporting event, fun. So they don't, if they have a tie, they just stop the game, and they want to make everybody feel like they're winners, realistically. Even though in life somebody's got to win and someone's got to lose, they want to make all the athletes feel like they're out there, they're having fun, and they're all winners, and no one necessarily really won or lost.
First goal scored by number 17, Ryan Malachi. Second goal scored by number 18, Trevor Taylor.
These kids that have had confidence problems or stuff like that, it makes them feel good about themselves. It's one thing that they feel really good that they can do. And because of the way our programs are structured, we allow that. Because we're going to teach them from level 1, and if they never get beyond a certain point, that's okay.
It's not an easy task. There's a lot of organization off the ice before the practices even starts, before the games even start, that you have to go through, that a lot of people don't see. But when the players hit the ice, it's very organized. They go through their skating drills. They get into some fundamentals. After the fundamentals are done, then the games start. And then when the games are going, there's always certain times in the game where we stop the play, or the play is stopped by Ben, and again, he re-emphasizes the team play, the positional play, and the good sportsmanship. So I think they're doing an excellent job with the program.
You have to learn how to walk before you can run. So we recommend any athlete that wants to play on the JV hockey team, they first have to learn how to skate. We do get some athletes that already know how to skate, but a lot of them have to come into our beginning hour and we develop their skating. And when we feel, and when they feel that they are good enough to skate on the hockey team, well then we know it's an easy transition for them to join the team.
Oh, I think being part of a team is huge, and having that identity. You know, we wear our jackets, we wear our shirts, we wear our Far Flyer apparel quite a bit, and Beth wears it to school. Beth is fully included in the high school, and they announce when they do their athletic awards, they include Beth's participation in hockey.
Yeah, I just want to relay a little story. The first time she played with us, she thought she was playing with all girls until she got in the locker room one day and they took off their helmets. Then she found out that they were males playing and not all females playing in her game.
I have to admit, I didn't realize she was the only girl. They've all got these helmets on. They all look about the same. They've got these gigantic uniforms. I probably saw 5 or 6 games before Joan said to me, "You realize Beth is the only girl out there, don't you?" And I said, "Oh, sure, I knew that."
We had a trach out this summer, which made things a lot easier. You can wear regular equipment. We were in the pool with the boys the other day, which was a first. My wish would be that they would get a lot more young kids, 6, 8, 10-year-olds involved in hockey. Let them feel part of this, let them feel the winning spirit, let them learn to lose graciously, and get to experience it. There are not, a lot of kids do not know about this. And a lot of parents, I think, would think hockey is inappropriate for their kids, and hockey's been great for all our kids.
But every one of those JV players moved on to, is now on varsity or has left the program. We've had a couple athletes leave, you know, they lose the interest of hockey. You can't make someone play a sport. I mean, you can only do that so long. If they don't really want to play the game or they grow into some other sport or some other activity, that's up to them. No one is forced to play hockey on this team. But we have a number of JV players that were on the B squad and the A squad that began through our JV program.
Not going to be for everybody. We know there's people that may try it and it's not for them. And it would be wrong to try to think that it's going to work for everyone. But for the large amount of the population that we work with, it does work.
I've seen the progression of the handicap players, and they weren't far off from what the normal the kids were doing. So I knew right then and there that this was a program that was going to do them some good, and they were capable, very capable of doing it themselves.
We're from Simsbury, Connecticut, and we're really thrilled to be in St. Louis. We've never been here before, and we can't wait to see the arch, and we've had some fantastic time playing hockey, or at least he has anyways. I get to watch, and he just got a goal, so I'm impressed.
Stigmatism on hockey has been one of the toughest things to get through, but it's a good sport, and it gives back, and you know, if they give it a try, they're going to find the benefits or far outweigh.
I've got 3 kids, but you know, when you have a special needs kid, what I think what it really does is it just makes you focus on what's really important, right? Because they're there, they're happy, and you know, it kind of forces you to look at life through their eyes and their world, and it's an eye opener. You got to really helps you to focus on what's important. I really believe that.
Never any serious injuries that I've ever known about. Very seldom, you know, anything but a couple bruises here and there, mostly from falling down, you know, which can happen anytime. They're well protected. We make sure they have good equipment. That's priority number 1. We make it a safe environment for them with a lot of coaches. We have high school hockey players that we use as mentors and junior coaches in a lot of programs. So it comes out and that gives them experience with working with special needs kids and to be able to treat them like everybody else. And I think that's what these kids want. our players want. And I say kids, but we have adults too. They just want to be treated like anyone else, and this gives them the chance that they need to do that.
One wish for Ryan. I would wish for what he wants. He seems to have a game plan for his life already. He wants to get married when he's 30. He wants to move out of the house, and I think all these things are possible just because he's so socially well adapted. He has a job now, and he works at Ace Hardware and a nursing home, so he's been doing that through a job training program. But I'd like to see him out in the world, a tax-paying citizen who can give back to the society like they've given to him with all these programs that there are. So that's about really all I want for him.
You guys are the best for Michigan. There's not a better team than you guys are in Michigan, right here. This is Michigan. The best goaltender in Michigan, the best defenseman and center in Michigan, one of the best left wings in defense, Alex, one of the biggest, toughest right Ds that we have. Brittany, a left wing, one of the best in Michigan. Robbie, centering the second line. He's getting his debut at center, all right? One of the best, all right? One of the best left wingers. One of the best right wingers in Michigan, right here, right here. One of the best right D in Michigan, right here.
Hey, Ben, this is somebody.
Hey, and who ties better skates than this guy right here, other than Gary? Right? One of the best, one of the best, right here.
Hey, Ben, this is somebody.
And the best center in Michigan, right there.
Hey, and we got one heck of a goaltender over there.
That's right. That's right.
How about that coach?
Oh, that coach Ryan.
Coach right there.
Hey, the coach Ryan.
Hey, let's have a Michigan go far, all right?
Let's go, guys. Get in here.
Protect your goalie, right?
Get him in. Get him in, boys.
Where we going, guys?
Get him there.
To the top, to the top, all right? Let's go. What's our cheer?
1, 2, 3, go! Fire!
The first tournament was really just between the St. Louis Gateway Locomotives and the Grand Ravine Tornadoes, and Vivian sang the opening anthems for that tournament. So we welcome you back for the 10th anniversary. Gentlemen and ladies, would you, if you have your hat on, I ask that you please take your hat off. Our flags are up here in the front.